Hello, everyone. 2025 is nearly over, and this has definitely been a year for me. It really has been a year. I am finishing the year off sick. I'm going to be cutting out a lot of my coughs and like blowing my noses. Hopefully, my voice isn't so disturbing to you all. But 2025 has not been that good, and I think it very obviously reflects in the content that I've put out, or the amount of content that I put out. I do believe it's somewhat correlated. I would say that 2025 has been one of the worst years in my entire life. I tried to I tried to do tattooing. I became a apprentice for a short moment, and then I realized that all of the people I'm surrounded with seem sketchy, to say the least, so I decided to opt out of it. Shortly after that, I decided to go get checkups from the hospital, and turns out that the supplements that my mom has been giving me for a while were probably going to kill me at some point, so I had to cut those out, and I had like dangerous levels of whatever, and doctor told me to cut that stuff out, and now I can't have plant-based stuff, whatever that means. I'm still not really sure. And waiting for these schedules to line up, actually finally finish these appointments, these doctor appointments, which are like weeks and weeks in between, and then like follow-up appointments too, right? After all that was said and done, finally I got a job at a hotel, and I still have a lot to say. Oh, I didn't say, yeah. While I was at the tattooing work, I was barely able to make it. So this year, the videos we made, we started Follow Cybertron, which was really great. So far, we are halfway through Silent Hill, if I am correct. I'm not quite sure, actually. And I need to review Squid Game. I have fallen so far behind. I decided to start a new semi-series when I take, like, retrospectives, I guess, with Interstellar. And yeah, so then Interstellar and Squid Game 2 I made while I was doing the apprenticeship, and I was barely able to crack out those videos. It was so difficult to the work on them was so much poorer than other videos I could normally make too. I remember, like, I didn't even have a table at the place, not even a table like for myself. I remember there was nothing in like my room. I put myself underneath some blankets, connected up my microphone or whatever to my computer, and like barely was able to like breathe in between like two sentences. God. Yeah, so after tattooing, got some hospital stuff, and then I finally did something that was also thought of, another idea that was had. I went and worked at a 5-star hotel as a waiter, and I still have stories and stories to tell. And speaking about me talking, yapping, I finally did something that I did say I did want to talk about more. I did want to like do more so vloggy, I guess, sort of things like video logs, video diaries. Just put my own thoughts out there, just instead of like a media topic, just something that's going on within my life, you know, talking about those kinds of things. And yeah, I still have stuff to talk about the hotel, but I haven't been able to get to it because, yeah, I got a new job after the hotel, and it has been tiring. The other, like, life sort of rant I had is, like, I don't know how to be an adult. Things are difficult, but I don't know, slowly but surely things are getting better somewhat. I don't know. Yeah, there was very, very little videos made this year. I had hope, and a lot of my hopes and dreams get crushed like almost every single day, which is just how life is, I suppose. It's a topic for another time, but without getting too in-depth on it, the year of COVID for me was kind of a catch-up year, I guess you could say. Things were not really looking good for me at the time, and COVID, the pandemic, the lockdown, the working from home, the studying from home, whatever you want to say, it all sort of put things on pause and let me catch up to back where I need to be, or like not stopped me from falling so far behind and let me almost get to where I was supposed to be. So I'm sort of hoping I have my own sort of, after like seeing some things that my friends and like people around me have been doing, I decided to make myself a small vision board, I guess you could say. I'm not going to share it here just because I don't want to like jinx myself. I kind of like believe the sort of Dr. K sort of karma, I guess you can say. I'm not sure what you would call it, but like if you share it, I'm pretty sure there's a psychological term for it too. If you share it, you're probably going to do it less, or like it's going to be less likely that you do it. So you should keep it to yourself or whatever, do it in secret. I have my own goals for this year, and one of that is to sort of catch up and do some things that I wanted to do, but I could not do because I was just so out of it this entire year. It has been very bad. Something else that I wanted to do was I wanted to make another bigger video that was going to come out this year, just like the Oogie Boogie video, just like the Oogie Man video. Fuck, I'm mixing it up. The Boogeyman video and the Death Note video, but because things are so busy and like there's so very little time that I can find, I wasn't able to get it out this year. Sadly, I realized that quite a bit ago actually. So that's not going to come up, but I do have other videos planned, but it's just sort of hoping that I have time to actually make it. I really did wish that I could do like one big video for 3 years each year, and after that like sort of stop that sort of streak, like try not to focus on it, because I do want to make more bigger videos with more effort in them than just normal, you know, background footage video reviews or whatever. I want to get rid of some stuff, clear some things off of my plate for a while, you know, things like, you know, I'm looking at it right now. I started playing Ori and the Blind Forest because of the Wild Robot, and I'm nowhere near to finishing that game. I started playing Silent Hill, but I'm not close to finishing that game either. I have a lot of things that are just going on, I guess, but like they're not finished. I want to clear up the table for a little bit. There are a lot of movie reviews that, you know, that's a sort of problem I have. I don't know, I need to contemplate that, I guess. Like, I wanted to talk about them, but I wasn't able to do them throughout this year. But like, I still want to do them. And is it stupid to do them like months later? Who knows? Maybe, probably. But yeah, ultimately, I guess, to wrap this up, 2025 has not been the best. I already talked about it, and I'll probably talk about it some more. A lot of goals, a lot of wishes didn't really get hits. Overall, probably pretty negative. This was certainly a below mid year for me. This is probably, I'd rate it probably a 2 out of 10 stars. Probably the only reason it isn't 1 is because I didn't actually die, but there are quite a few close times, frankly, that I could have actually died. I could have burned alive, actually. That happened at the hotel in my sleep. Hopefully I wouldn't have noticed, but that's alright. Like and subscribe, I guess, if you want to hear that sometime soon, hopefully. Yeah, got to work on some videos. I'm recording this beforehand of the actual New Year's because I know that I don't have time and I need to make time to actually edit this. But yeah, thank you guys all for watching. Thank you guys for sticking around. And that's about it. How was your guys' year actually? You guys tell me down below. Any ups, any downs, anything different, unique, anything similar? Did you go to try out any sort of apprenticeship and fail miserably? Let me know. I don't want to feel alone here. But yeah, thank you guys all for listening. You're the best. Goodbye, everyone.